Why do men cheat? Men cheat for so many different reasons. So one of the things is that, men cheat. It's not because they want to cheat. Part of them, yes, is kind of like an innate thing that they feel like they need to sell their royal oats. I will call that every woman should experience who they are as a man and so on. And that doesn't mean we need to take it to that extreme. And they are visual creatures, okay? They see and touch, all right? They're just like boys who are playing and touches everything and is everywhere. That's how men are. Sorry. The sooner you realize that every man has a boy in him, the better for you. All I'm saying is like when men start cheating, it's because they feel dissatisfied. They don't feel love. They like intimacy. They need intimacy. A lot of them have, not every single man, but majority have a high sex drive. And, and they need more of those things. And they need it to be adventurous. Would they be willing to explore life with him and bring adventure to your relationship and bring some spice into it, ladies? He doesn't want to see you all the time looking like a cat just dragged you out of the kitchen. Sometimes he wants to see you looking so hot and, lovely and nice and like, wow, I got a new woman today. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean that he didn't love the old you. He just like, it's like having the same breakfast all the time. Yeah. Sometimes you want to change. So, women, you can learn to be versatile, be a bit more open. Men are visual creatures. They are visual creatures, and it is something that women need to really get. It's all wonderful that, you want to be yourself and you want him to accept you for who you are and what you are. Sorry, women, but it doesn't work like that. Men are visual, okay? They want to see you looking sexy, appealing to them and enticing them. They want seduction. And you've got to learn to do that. Understand that, yes, it's 21st century and it's not. But the thing is that, men have been tamed to do a lot of things that instinctively is not what they are, how they're built to do or behave. But they have accommodated a lot of our feminist attitude and equality to please women, especially the women in their life, because so they will do anything for a peaceful life, including, surrendering. But it doesn't mean we need to abuse it as women. Understanding of men, they are visual creatures. They do want to sleep around if they can help it. If they can get away with it, they will do it. Okay. A lot of men have learned to, constrain themselves and be faithful and be monogamous. They do that, and they do that respectfully and because they love the woman in their life. But it doesn't mean that their eyes don't wander. It doesn't mean that their mind don't wander. It does. But it's also for women not to be so hard on them about it. As long as, they are not being unfaithful, but if their eyes wander a bit, they pretend you didn't see it. You don't have to make a big deal out of him looking at another woman, constraining him even more. They are visual creatures. Surprise him, do something different. And, sometimes he needs a girlfriend, not his mother. Sometimes he needs a wife and not, his girlfriend. It's just about being just the same way you like variety, they like variety. And it's about knowing how to, please your man. Ask him, talk to him, ask him what does he like, and don't be prudish about it. It's about just keeping the relationship alive. You say if you're married and you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you can't do the same thing all the time. You're going to have to bring some variety in your interaction, do things together, be adventurous, bring spice to your relationship, do things for him. To be adventurous, lady. Put on your makeup, look nice, tone up, look good, and make every effort. It doesn't mean that he should love you for who you are. Yes, but equally, you might not want to love him the way he is as well. Nothing wrong with looking sexy for your man. And there's nothing wrong with pleasing him. Actually, you both please each other. He looks good for you, you look good for him, and you both can enjoy each other. And if his eyes goes wandering from time to time, you talk to him about it. But communication, a man can't read your mind, women. You're upset and you expect him to know the answer or know what he's done wrong. For him, it's like he feels withdrawn, he feels not loved, he's not wanted, he's not cared for. And then he starts working on eggshell and he's not quite sure what to do. So instead of coming home to you, He would rather go out to the pub and have a drink or go out with the boys and go out and do something, because he's thinking, oh my God, I don't know what I'm coming home to today. Is she going to be nagging at me? You know, what is life going to be like? You don't want him to feel like that. You want him to feel like when he's coming home, he gets excited and think, oh, I'm coming home to my wife or to my woman. And rather than thinking, oh my God, what reception am I going to get today? What is she going to moan about today? What is she going to tell me that I've done wrong again? And you don't want to have that negative association. So each time he sees you, he thinks nag. Try not to nag too much. I know it's easy said than done, women, but we've got to really get to this, that we just stop nagging. For us, he's not nagging. It's just like, I'm telling you what I'm not happy about. But for him, all he hears is nagging. She's nagging at me again. And, when he's thinking of coming home, he's thinking, no, I don't want to go home because I don't know which mood she's going to be in. So he would rather get home late when you're sleeping. He's hoping you're going to be sleeping so he can creep into the house. You don't want that. What you do want is to be able to have a relationship where your husband, your man is really excited to see you and be with you. And he knows that, when he's at home with you, he's happy. It's a happy environment. They like you when you're happy, you're cheerful, you're playful with them. They really like that. So that is what I would say, ladies. Keep your man entertained, be open, be spontaneous, be adventurous, and most of all, be understanding and loving and caring. They love touch, men, they do. They love excitement. They like intimacy and enjoy being with each other. That's the whole point of relationship, is learning to relate with one another. Find out what's going on in his life and be appreciative on the things he does. Men want to be patted on the back and say, yes, you did well, darling, today. And, thank you, I appreciate you. It's nice. People want to be appreciated. That's the truth of the matter. If you don't feel valued somewhere, you're not going to go there. If you're at work and no one values you, you're quick to leave there. You hate it. It's the same thing in a relationship. If a man doesn't feel valued and appreciated and wanted by his woman, then he's thinking, what am I doing here? And then all he needs is a little, some other girl there to give him a little attention. And he's like a lapdog and he's there because, they just want attention. They want attention. So give it to them, ladies, and appreciate your man and love them and care for them. And have a beautiful relationship, because you yourself want a beautiful relationship, and so do they. No man wants to go and cheat. It's the last thing they want. But where there's attention, they will go there. And like I said before, any attention is better than no attention, and that goes for all gender. That goes for human beings. Yeah, whether children, adults, teenagers, whatever, people want attention. They want to be noticed. They want to be celebrated. They want to be appreciated. And when they don't feel appreciated, they're going to go wherever they're going to get that attention. That is human nature. So the sooner we start applying this into our relationships, the better for us. Because we got to think about what is it that we ourselves want. And what we want is someone who notices us, someone who celebrates us, someone who protects us, someone who's there for us. That's what everybody wants, both men and females. Bringing that to consciousness. Am I paying attention to my partner? Am I being loving? Am I being kind? Am I being generous? And if no, then you need to think, okay, what can I do to make that happen? Do you need to have a conversation or do something? And even if you leave that relationship, sorry guys or women, what's going to happen is that you're going to take the same person into that relationship, to that new relationship. And the same thing is going to happen again, because the common denominator is you. You're the same person that's going to go into that relationship because you haven't learned the lesson. You haven't learned how to be loving and caring and affectionate to your partner. So you will do the same thing in the new relationship. Then you will start thinking, oh, all women are the same or all men are the same. No, you are the same. So it's about you, not about them. So start doing what you would like for yourself and start doing that for your other partner. And sometimes it might be a lot of work because that partner might not be as awakened as you are or might not know as much. But this is where you have to be more patient and more kind if you want to be in that relationship, and just show more love and gentleness and care. And that's what happens. So do that and realize that men don't cheat because they want to. They cheat because they feel like they're not wanted. And sometimes some guys is just in their nature to cheat. And that's simply because they haven't connected. When a man is in love, he would do anything for that woman. But at the same time, Some men are just promiscuous, and equally some women are just promiscuous, and it's nothing anyone can do about that. You get good and bad in everything. So it's about just knowing what is good for you and what's not good for you. You don't need to worry about changing somebody. It's about looking at what can I accept and what is it that I'm not willing to accept. And you may need to move on. And that's all it is. Nothing personal. So don't take it personally, and just learn to have a relationship that you feel happy and fulfilled in. Because at the end of the day, after all, this is your life and it's your happiness and it's your relationship. Send me a comment and let me know what you think. If there's anything you like or think I missed out, please feel free to send me a comment and share and like, and please subscribe and look out for my new videos. Bye for now.